Do you think your life is just a coincidence? No, it was a deeply planned design. Your birth, your family, your successes, everything was chosen by you long before you came into this world. Yes, you heard it right. You chose every joy, every sorrow, every relationship. But how and why? In an invisible realm where time stands still, where the soul writes the story of its next birth, that's where these decisions are made. Today, we will unveil a mystery that has been hidden for centuries in the Vedas, Upanishads, Buddhist scriptures, Sufi teachings, and esoteric knowledge. If you're ready, stay with us till the end of this journey, because today you will see yourself in a way you never have before. In this video, we will explore why your soul chose this life, how your destiny was decided before birth, the true purpose of the soul, how understanding this lost wisdom can transform your life's direction. This is not just a story. This is the greatest mystery of your existence, a truth your soul has the right to know. The ancient truth, the soul's pre-birth choices. This mystery is not new, but thousands of years old. The Rig Veda, Upanishads, Buddhist texts, Garuda Purana, and Tantra scriptures explain this in detail. It's not just India. Hermetic philosophy, Sufi mysticism, and even ancient Christian mysticism mention this secret. Tibetan Buddhism speaks of the Bardo Thodol, Tibetan Book of the Dead, where the soul selects its next life before birth. Yogic traditions also teach that the soul's next incarnation is based on its consciousness and karma. All traditions agree. We did not come into this life by accident. We chose it, deliberately and thoughtfully. Life is a conscious choice. Your life is not a coincidence. It is a journey your soul chose. Every challenge, every victory, every relationship you loved or lost, your family, your soulmate, even your struggles are part of a carefully planned blueprint. Before birth, in a dimension beyond time and space, your soul decided all of this. Your life is not an accident. It is part of a sacred plan, a plan you chose to learn, grow, and know yourself. When you embrace this truth, every pain and joy is seen with deep understanding and respect. The world before birth. Have you ever wondered where you were before this life? Your existence predates this earth. You were in a world beyond time and space, known as the astral realm, causal plane, Karanalok, Tribhuvan state, or Siddha Bardo in Tibetan Buddhism. This is a realm without bodies or boundaries, only energy and consciousness. Here, the soul knows no fear, no doubt, no ego, only infinite peace and love. You were in complete unity with the divine, whether you call it God, Brahman, or universal mind. In that state, there was no hunger, no pain, no desire, just pure existence. You knew you were eternal, ageless, immortal. You remembered all your past journeys, births, and deaths, how each experience expanded your consciousness. Yet, even in this perfection, a subtle longing arose, a call to learn something new, experience something new. Because without experience, consciousness stagnates. And the nature of consciousness is to evolve and expand. That is why the soul plans a new life, new challenges, new journeys, new relationships. But first, it reviews its past lives, where it succeeded, where growth was still needed. In that cosmic council, the blueprint for the next journey is drawn. Why does the soul take birth? Even in that state of infinite peace, where there is no suffering, no lack, a deep call arises from within. It is the call of growth, experience, and the depths of love. Because mere peace is not enough. The soul knows consciousness grows only through experience. Depth comes only through challenges. Like a seed buried in dark soil must sprout. Like gold must be purified in fire, so must the soul pass through difficulties to discover its true radiance. That is why the soul voluntarily chooses a new life, a life with love, but also the fear of loss, a life with the taste of success, but also the pain of failure, a life with the sweetness of relationships, but also the sorrow of separation. The soul knows every challenge, every pain, every tear becomes a pearl in its crown of evolution. So, when life feels unfair, remember, it is all part of a grand plan you chose for your own growth. The pre-birth planning. When the soul decides to incarnate, does it just jump into any life? No. There is a detailed, subtle planning process. Before birth, the soul enters an intermediate realm, sometimes called the Antarloke, between world. Here, the soul reviews past lives, where it loved, where it acted from fear, where it expanded, where it remained ignorant. This review is not punishment. It is a mirror showing the soul its own truth. Every action, emotion, and thought unfolds before it. The soul feels how its words hurt or healed others. Then it decides what lessons remain, what virtues need deepening. In this planning, the soul is not alone. Spiritual guides assist, showing possible life paths, each with different challenges, opportunities, and relationships. The soul chooses what will bring the most growth. You selected your parents, family, country, culture, time, talents, and even your struggles. Yes, you chose your strengths and weaknesses. You decided which illnesses to face, which sorrows to endure, which loves to experience, because every experience was meant to refine you. But remember, this plan was not a rigid wall. It was a blueprint with options. You always had free will. Your soul chose the most beautiful game, where every move, every challenge was a gift for its evolution. The law of karma. Now, let's discuss a profound law that guides every soul's journey, the law of karma. In simple terms, every action, emotion, and thought creates energy. This energy never dies. It returns in this life or the next. As you sow, so shall you reap. If you sowed love, you reap love. If you sowed hatred, you reap pain. But karma is not punishment. It is a teacher. It lets the soul experience the effects of its actions so it can learn what to embrace and what to release. Your present life is a reflection of past journeys. Some unexplained events may be fruits of past karma. Karma operates at two levels: Sanchit karma, the accumulated store of past actions; Prarabdha karma, the portion of karma being experienced in this life. But remember, your future is in your hands. Every small step of kindness, every forgiveness brightens your path. When hardship comes, ask, "What can I learn from this?" Because true wisdom can turn suffering into blessing. Karma is not a chain. It is a ladder the soul climbs to reach perfection. Soul contracts and soul groups. Is it possible that everyone in your life met you not by chance but by a pre-planned agreement? Yes. Before birth, we make soul contracts with certain souls to learn, grow, and evolve. Your parents, friends, lovers, even those who hurt you are part of these agreements. Some souls support you, some challenge you, some teach through love, others through hard lessons. Every encounter has a purpose. We travel in soul groups, the same souls reincarnating together, playing different roles, mother, brother, friend, enemy, across lifetimes. When you meet someone and feel a deep, inexplicable connection, they may be from your soul group. Remember, no relationship is accidental. Every soul in your story is writing a sacred chapter. Spiritual guides and the soul's choice. When the soul chooses its next birth, it is not alone. Spiritual guides, divine beings of pure love, assist in this sacred process. They show the soul its past journeys, unfinished lessons, and achievements. They present possible life paths, But the final choice is always the soul's. No one forces it. No one punishes it. The soul chooses out of its own thirst for growth. After birth, these guides remain close, whispering through intuition, dreams, and sudden insights. When life feels hard, remember, you are never alone. You came with a divine team always supporting you. Free will, the power of choice. Even though your soul planned this life, you still have free will. The blueprint exists, but you choose how to walk the path. At every turn, you decide to flee from challenges or face them, to dwell in anger or embrace forgiveness. Your actions determine how the plan unfolds. Some lessons are learned quickly, others take time. That's why no prophecy can fully predict your life, because you are constantly shaping new possibilities. Your future is not carved in stone. It is a flow shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Every time you choose love, forgiveness, or courage, you elevate your life. So at life's crossroads, remember, the choice is yours. You are the creator of your destiny. The veil of forgetting. If the soul planned everything, why don't we remember? Because at birth, the veil of forgetting is cast. This veil makes us forget past lives, our divine plan, and our true nature. This forgetting is not a punishment, it is a gift. If you remembered everything, could you truly learn? If you knew every pain beforehand, could you fully experience it? This veil allows us to feel each joy, sorrow, and love as if for the first time. Yet the soul's whispers remain in dreams, sudden intuitions, or a stranger's words. Life's journey is about forgetting, then remembering again. Remembering who you are, why you came, and what you are meant to become. This is true awakening. Earth, a school for the soul. Where does the soul go to learn? The physical world, Earth. This world is not ordinary. It is a vast school. Here, the soul faces real tests: joy, pain, love, separation, success, failure. If the soul only dwelt in light and bliss, how would it learn patience, forgiveness? How would it discover its inner divinity amid struggles? That's why Earth has limits: time, death, emotions. These limits challenge us to seek our inner light. The body's impermanence, time's grip, the fragility of relationships, all teach us that nothing is permanent. And in this impermanence, we find true love, compassion, and self-realization. Life is not meant to be perfect. It is meant to sculpt you. Every difficulty is a door. Every tear is a lesson. Every separation is a new turn. When you see life this way, every moment becomes a blessing. After death, the interlife. When the body ends, does the story end? No, it begins a new chapter. After death, the soul enters the interlife, Antarlok, a realm without body or time, only consciousness. Here, the soul rests, reflects, and reviews its past life in a life review. This is not judgment. It is the soul's own conscience mirroring its actions. The soul feels the impact of every deed, the joy it gave, the pain it caused. In the interlife, the soul meets its soul group, eternal companions across lifetimes. This reunion is filled with love and understanding. When ready, the soul plans its next life, because the journey of learning is not yet complete. The final goal, liberation, moksha. The soul takes birth again and again, learning, growing, experiencing. But does this journey ever end? Yes, the ultimate goal is liberation, moksha, nirvana, freedom from the cycle of birth and death. When the soul learns all lessons, balances its karma, and realizes its true nature, it no longer needs to reincarnate. This is a state of pure consciousness, beyond fear, greed, or separation. Different traditions call it moksha, nirvana, self-realization, or awakening. Liberation is not escape. It is rising above all bonds while fully embracing life. A liberated soul knows, I am Brahman, I am love, I am light. Some souls after liberation return as gurus, avatars, or saints to guide others. Their message is always, you are what you seek. Love is the truth. Awaken. Remember who you are. And that is why the soul's greatest journey is to recognize its divine nature and then live completely in that recognition. If this journey has touched your heart, if you too feel that you are not just a body but an eternal soul, then please write one word in the comments, Om. Because when you write this word, you recognize the power within yourself and begin a new chapter. This channel is not just a YouTube page. It is a movement, a family of awakening souls who seek truth. If you wish to be part of this family, subscribe and share this wisdom. Every share, every subscription strengthens our collective consciousness. Om.